awesome and wonderful, Father, as we come to thee, Father. We just want to thank you and praise you, Father, for everything we have heard and everything we're going to hear. Father, we ask you, Father, continue, Father, to bless us today, Father, in the name of Jesus, that your word will come forth, Father, and it will not come back void. And Father, I'm asking you right now, Father, to hide Trina behind the cross. And Father, we ask you, Father, let your blood continue to flow, Father, on me, Father, that I will be the servant you want me to be. Oh, Father, we just ask you, Father, let your word come forth, Father, as never before. Father, we ask you to speak to your people today, Father. Let it be, Father, that they will accept your word and they will be saved in our hearts, Father. And Father, right now, we thank you, we praise you, we magnify you, we glorify you. In Jesus' name we pray. And the church of God say amen, 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 amen. Amen. Let's give Sister Smith a hand clap of praise. Amen. I just thank and praise God for her and her humbleness. That's my friend. That's my best friend. As I tell you, anytime you get weary and well doing, you need a friend. Sometimes you need to just talk to you. Jesus talked to you and he hears you. But sometimes he'll send somebody else to talk to you also. And even somebody who would even listen to you. And we just thank and praise God for her. Amen. She told me, she said, anytime you want to hear Amazing Grace, I'll do it. And I thank and praise God that she decided, when I called her, I said, can you do it? She said, let me give you a call back. When she called me back, she said, we're going to do Amazing Grace, and we thank God. Amen. Amen. Truly, God is good. He's good all the time. And God has given us a word. God has given us a word. We're coming from 2 chapters. That's the way God did it. We're coming from Mark, New Testament. Mark, 9th chapter. And we're going to start at the 33rd verse. Mark, right behind Matthew, 9th chapter, chapter 9. And we're going to start at verse 33. And if you have it, say amen. Amen. And if not, say wait. Amen. After they arrived at Capernaum and settled in a house, Jesus asked his disciples, what are you discussing out on the road? But they didn't answer because they had been arguing about which of them were the greatest. He sat down, called the 12 disciples over to him and said, whoever wants to be first must take last place and be the servant of everyone else. Then he put a child among them. Take the child in his arms, he said to them. Anyone who welcomes a little child like this on my behalf welcome me, and anyone who welcomes me welcome not only me, but also my Father who sent me. We're going to Luke, 10th chapter, Luke 10. And we're going to start at the 38th verse. I know it's going to sound like this don't look like it's going to match, but God's going to bring this together. Because God's going to teach this one. I'm not. Praise God.
What verse, Mom?
38. 10 and 38. Luke, 10th chapter, starting at the 38th verse. As Jesus and the disciples continued on their way to Jerusalem, they came to a certain village where a woman named Martha welcomed them into her house. Her sister Mary sat at the Lord's feet, listening to what he taught. But Martha was distracted by the big dinner she was preparing. She came to Jesus and said, "Lord, doesn't it seem unfair for you to have my sister just sit here while I do all the work? Tell her to come and help me." But the Lord said to her, "My dear Martha, you are worried and upset over all these details. There's only one thing worth being concerned about. Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her." Amen. The subject God gave me is, there's peace in Jesus. There is peace in Jesus. In looking up peace, Webster gave us, peace is a statement of harmony between people and groups. But John 16:33 says like this, "I have told you all this," this is Jesus speaking, "I have told you all this so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart, because I have come to overcome the world." There's peace in Jesus. Now, believe it or not, if I start looking at this, y'all know I'm not a pulpit person. Everybody don't know it. Y'all are fine out there. I'm not a pulpit person. But when God started talking to me about this, and I was looking at it, and I was going, okay, how are we going to bring this together? How are we going to incorporate this? When we started talking in Mark about the disciples, one of the things that the disciples was doing is, like so many of us do, we want to see which level we can go to on our jobs, even with our family, and other things that we do. We try to see what kind of level we can go to. These disciples, number one, on the road, fussing, arguing, "I'm going to be the greatest God. The Lord going to sit me here, and the other going to sit there, and y'all going to be beneath, and I'm going to be the greatest," and all this kind of stuff. And Jesus knew exactly what they was fussing about. And the thing of it is that I'm going to show you how things work. Number one, when Jesus spoke in John, he said, "I am peace." Come on. I am peace. Now, these disciples, they was fussing and everything, which that was what? Confusion. Come on. So he said, let me go and just break this confusion on down. And Jesus is the type wherein that he got so much power that all you have to do, he ain't even got to do nothing, he don't even have to do nothing but utter peace. And when he asked them what they was talking about, they couldn't say anything because they knew if they opened their mouth and they said the wrong thing, the thing of this is that he knew they were lying. He already knew that. But the thing of it is that when Jesus asked them what they was talking about, they couldn't open their mouth. But the Holy Spirit actually held their tongue, because you know, usually if it was us and somebody was to ask us, "What were you talking about?" Then you go, "I don't know, nothing." And that's what we do. That's what we do. Okay. But Jesus said, "No, so we bring peace." We're going to seal their lips because they need to see some things. First off, the other thing about these disciples that Jesus had been telling them all the time, "Look, I am going to leave you all. I'm going to leave. Y'all don't know. I got something that's fixing to face me that even you all cannot handle yourselves. That's the reason why I'm going to handle it for you." But you know how we sometimes not pay attention to what is really going on and what somebody's saying. We're not paying any attention at all. So Jesus said, "Now's the time, Danny, tell them what is going on." He said, "Now, y'all saying nothing." He said, "Well, let me explain something to you." He said, first off, instead of you want to be first, how come you won't make yourself last?
Come on.
Because if you make yourself last, then you can help some other people. And the thing of it is that these people that are behind you, step back. Take a step back. Help them along the way, and you stay at the end of the line. When you can help them, when you help them along, God will see you and bless you. Y'all biggest concern is that since I said I am the king of the Jews, y'all biggest thing is y'all want me to have this big palace sitting down on the throne and put one of you on this side the greatest and other on this side that you think you greatest. And believe it or not, the only somebody who's great is the one you're looking at.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
So he told me, he said, but let me explain something else to you. So he pulled this child. He said, until you start acting like this child, you have this childlike attitude, how can you expect to enter the kingdom of heaven? Now, Jesus was talking about heaven, but they were talking about a building. But Jesus do have a heavenly home, a place with a throne, and he seated there on the right hand of power. With who? His Father. But Jesus had to bring peace among his disciples, because other than that, it would have just exploded and gone in every direction but the right direction. So as they sat there and they listened, it halfway, I'm saying like that, halfway marinated in their spirit. Because as we know, when Jesus went to the cross and got captured by all the Pharisees and Sadducees and everything, what did they do? They ran away. They ran away. Why? Because they were not ready. Why? Because they did not listen. And even though Jesus was trying to prepare them, they were not ready. Now, as we move over to Luke, to Mary and Martha, one of the things that happened is that Martha was the one that invited Jesus and the disciples to the house.
Come on.
And the thing is that it's a way of being prepared and unprepared. And Martha kind of reminded me of some of us. Sometimes we invite people to the house and tell them you're going to have a wonderful dinner and everything. And 9 times out of 10, we forget.
Come on.
I said, I have done it. Sometimes we forget how many people we are inviting to our house. And then we walk in there and then we go, oh my God, do I have enough for all these people that I see sitting around? And Martha just went in and looking at the people that's in there, and she's going, oh my goodness, okay, let me get in here and let me start trying to get something fixed, a little bit extra and everything else, and all this kind of stuff. But Mary, her sister, she saw something in Jesus, and Jesus saw something in her. He knew that Mary needed something. And so when he sat down, he started talking. And it captured Mary's attention. And I don't care what nobody say. Anytime Jesus starts talking, and anytime you hear a word from the Lord, I don't care who it comes from, it's going to capture your attention. You're going to be to the point where I want to hear everything they got to say. Because it might be worth something in the long run. And big time it is. Now, Martha, she and I can just about see her doing like this.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
And then pausing. I forgot to clean that other room. head cut off, as my mom would say. Got too many things going on. Too many things going on. And the thing of it is that she paused and she walked up and she said, Lord, don't you care that I'm doing all this work? My sister's not doing anything. Jesus kind of looking at her like, you worry about the wrong thing. Simple term, you worry about the wrong thing. So Jesus had to calm her spirit. Because Jesus being the man of peace, he just humbly told her, he said, you know, your sister's in here because she's getting what she needs. And actually, you need to come and join her to get what you need. Sometimes we miss what we need by doing so many other things. We let other things do what get in our way. We need to let some things alone. And furthermore, we need to go to God and ask him, okay, Lord, what all do you want me to do? Because sometimes we overdo a lot of things. I'm one. Children's birthday come around, I ask them what they want for their birthday, and 9 times out of 10, I'm in the kitchen and slaving and doing everything, trying to get it all together. And I finally put it together and said, hey, y'all birthday done. And then I said, phew. And August is my killing month. I got 3 sons sitting over here, all of them born in August. 21st, 25th, and 28th. Different years. Different years. Believe it or not, I tell everybody, I say, yeah, they're going in different years, and believe it or not, it's in different situations. Because I got one born in the 70s, one born in the 80s, and one born in the 90s. 3 generations. But we do that at times. We get to a place where we overextend ourselves. We don't go and ask God nothing. Nope. All we do is just go and we think, well, this is what I'm supposed to do. And we as mothers, I'm supposed to do because I'm a mama and I got to get this done. And if I don't, you know, they're going to be upset with me. I'm going to be all right. But God said, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you overextending yourself? Why? And the question today is why? God said it's time for us to have what? Peace in him. And we go to Jesus and we ask him, okay, Lord, right now I'm just turned upside down, inside out. I don't know which way to turn. Jesus will say, okay, let me show you something. But it's also up to us to be obedient to the Holy Spirit. Whatever the Holy Spirit is telling us to do, we need to follow in behind the Holy Spirit. Because if it's telling us, okay, you need to do A, B, C, X, Y, Z, and go and sit your little self down.
Yeah, all right.
9 times out of 10, we want to include all the rest of the alphabets in there, and we told us and then we're wondering, how come? Here we are.
Right.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
You're right.
I'm so tired, I don't know what in the world to do. I'm so tired to the place where again that I can't even think if I need to come and if I need to go. I don't know we do that. As parents, am I right? We do that. We as mothers will extend ourselves to the furthest. And 9 times out of 10, if we wind up in the hospital, then you say, I wonder how come I wind up here? Because of what? Disobedience. You can't ask God, what should I do? And he tell you, and then you turn around and do something else. All right. You can't do that.
Amen.
Jesus is peace. He's trying to give us what? Peace. But we can be able to do things that he wants us to do and otherwise. Now, there's one thing about Jesus, and my pastor demonstrated it so well last Sunday, for all those who missed it. God don't put over you no more than you can bear. And he'll put something on you. Okay, work with you. Then he'll add something else. And then he'll add something else. And he keeps adding it to see how you're going to handle it. And if you bend and don't break, you're going to add something else.
Come on.
You showed that.
Now the thing is that we need to decide, okay, Lord, I got enough. If you can't tell God I got enough, then that means God give me some more. Now God is willing to give you power. He'll also give you the strength you need to endure what he keeps putting on you. But the thing of it is that he wants us to come to a point wherein we got enough sense and realize that when we say, okay, God, I got enough, that he will put it at a screeching halt.
Yeah.
He will put the brakes on it.
Yeah.
And stop.
My Lord.
He said, now you got enough.
Hell no.
Today, the word is asking, do we want that peace in Jesus? Or do we want that overload that we keep running over and over again, and he'll allow you to see if you're going to stop anytime soon?
My Lord.
The choice is yours today. Have you made your choice? Have you made your choice? Today is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad.
Amen.
My son is coming behind me. He's going to sing. Amen. Amen. Amen.